Alrighty, we are back in business here. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, hopefully you guys have a visual again. I am so mad at myself for doing that. I tried to scroll on the comments and it exited out of the YouTube app. Like I accidentally swiped out of the YouTube app instead. And I don't know why it makes the screen go black, but that is super annoying because I had 30 viewers and like 15 likes. Oh no. I hope everyone finds their way back to the stream. Thank you to everybody who's already returned. I appreciate it. As far as this crash, I'm not seeing it. Sometimes the intersection is approximate, so we'll kind of hit every different direction we can possibly go in the area. Back to 13 viewers already, 16 viewers now. Thank you guys so much. I am sorry for accidentally ending the stream. Oh my gosh. No bueno.
City, we're looking for 2 outstanding subjects.
That happened in my very first live stream, which is more understandable because it's like I didn't know it was gonna happen. I like swiped down on a text to check it during a live stream and I was like, oh, nothing's gonna happen to live stream, and the screen went totally black. So that was a bummer, but things happen. It is what it is. We'll continue on with our night. We're searching for this traffic collision. It was reported where we just drove through, but I'm not seeing anything at this point, which is odd. Doesn't look like anything's down here either. We're right by Mission Hills High School, if that kind of puts things in perspective. We'll flip around here. 20 viewers and already 6 people have liked this new stream. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are very supportive. I appreciate it. Loyal subscribers. This road is empty. I guess that makes sense because it is midnight, so. Oh, there's a sheriff unit. Are they also looking for it, or are they just kind of off the call now? This almost seems like a false alarm, which aren't too common. Usually, I'd say 19 times out of you find something. Alright, I'll pull in real quick and get an update on this crash and also update myself on the comments.
Negative. Is it a electric tower?
Wow, we got a lot of comments already. Thank you, guys.
North Comic 71 to Pell.
Oh, Rock, how you doing? I've seen you in other live streams before. I appreciate you joining this one.
Chest pain, engine 211, and RA101 at 1602 Mission Avenue.
No, this is a Prius, Brian, but I appreciate the compliment. Thought it was a Tesla. Yeah, it does use quite a bit of electricity to my knowledge. I think if you're like under 25 miles per hour or something, or if you're idling, I know it uses just electricity. So that's, I guess, what puts the hybrid in Prius. FD is still on scene. Okay. Yeah, we're going to check the apartment complex. It sounds like that's where it is. Thank you, Island Sparta. I appreciate the tip. Thank you. All right, let's check that apartment complex. That sheriff unit leaving kind of threw me off, too. But I appreciate you guys looking out for me. So it should be the first right or left. Let's check if it's going to be on the right or the left. 204 Woodland. Yeah, it's still showing FD on scene, so. Good thing I didn't leave the area after all. I was about to. Okay, it'll be on the left. All right. I even looked in there when I drove by and I didn't see anything, but apartment complexes tend to have a lot of turns and zigs and zags, so. This guy's got some music going. All right, we'll take our first opportunity to make a left.
211 northbound.
Go right in here. Let's see. We're on the hunt. Oh, I think I see it. Okay, how do I get over there? I see a sheriff unit and an ambulance. Oh, couple sheriff units. Looks like they might be loading somebody into the ambulance. I'm gonna park
Engine 211 north come.
right here.
Go ahead.
We'll take a look.
Engine 211, location's going to be in a red GMC pickup truck in front of the Mexican restaurant. Flasher should be on.
Not gonna get my camera out this one, but
211, copy that.
I definitely want to give you guys a look. Looks like the fire engine's headed out. I don't see any cars. Looks like the deputies are over there. We got fire department. It's actually quite a bit of sheriff.
anything that happened?
No, I didn't. I'm just media. That was interesting. I did see a little bit of damage on that Nissan SUV, but I could not tell what it collided with. Looked pretty darn minor, which is good. But it also looked like they had somebody in the ambulance, so I'm not totally sure why. Maybe they were just evaluating them. It does show that they are transporting somebody to the hospital. Yeah, Liam, I agree. There was like 5 to 7 sheriff units here, and of course the fire department as well. Good night, Jonathan. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. Thank you, Brian, for joining. I'm assuming he is long gone at this point, but try 1860 West Del Norte Parkway. What's going on there? I think there was a CPR call there earlier, but I haven't heard. Slow traffic? So there's a traffic backup on El Norte Parkway? There's usually will be that many deputies for a car like that if it's not so active in the city. Yeah, maybe it's just slow right now and they just requested units. We'll get going here though. Just want to make sure I got all the comments. Oh, Troll left? What the heck? Troll. Thank you again, Island, for the tip. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. 1860 West Del Norte Parkway. I'll check the Caltrans has an app that you can look at the traffic patterns. Not seeing any sort of wild traffic jams or anything. Hi Ross, how you doing? This is like treasure hunting for media. I dig it. I guess you could think of it that way. Definitely looking for stories to cover based on what's going on in the North County. Yeah, like everywhere I turned, there was like another sheriff unit. I was like, what the heck? Alrighty. Definitely some visible damage on that Nissan, though. It looked like it took a significant hit, but not like anything major. But I could totally see, like, maybe you'd want to go to the hospital to get evaluated if you gotten that type of accident and you hit your head, or, you know, if you've never experienced that before, I'm sure it could be scary and you want to play it safe rather than going home. We'll go back to our staging area and keep our ears on the scanners. I'm gonna get back on the 78. Whoa, bro. Not looking to get hit by a semi today.
P3 David 42 and referring to 42 at Coyote Bar.
Assault call at Coyote Bar in Carlsbad. I almost said Coyote.
There's 6 females that are harassing and hitting the security guard. Both are HPD, could be white female, approximately in their 20s.
Well, that one was certainly a short drive to get to. Definitely worth checking out because we were just right by it, essentially. Anything like 10 minutes and under, it's like, why not just drive to it and see what's going on, just in case.
Carlsbad, assault, engine 101.
Starting FD for the assault in Carlsbad.
Coyote Bar, Carlsbad Village, DR. At 300 Carlsbad Village Drive. Stage.
What was all that water?
1King 8, check in 101 RE103, cancel 520 Jella Road, RE103, cancel for TV.
17 minutes.
10 for King 8, I'll show you tonight.
Furniture Row in San Marcos. All the different furniture stores. Some of these, I cannot believe they're still in business. Like the Murphy Bed store. I'm glad they are. I wish I could support them. But I'm not in the market for a Murphy bed right now.
25 Bowling, go ahead.
ECR, Evelina, California 4, X-ray Adam, X-ray 174.
Copy ECR via Molina, stand by 1.
Back to the Harley lot we go.
One name for Gillette. No, for one name, one Changing. Got it.
Alrighty, let's catch up on these comments.
Station.
Hello, David.
ALS Palomar channel, you know what? I should have. I could have gotten some more details on that crash. Hey Juan, you're in here. Good to see you. Yeah, that's true, Evergreen. It didn't look like much, but Liam has a good point. You never really know. There could be something that we're missing to that story. That goes for every single story. I have a feeling they rear-ended that blue hatchback. I didn't see any rear-end damage, but I didn't really look specifically at the back of that car. That seemed to be the two cars that had the most action around them. Kind of a weird story about narcotics. Wouldn't be surprised given the time and what day it is. Saturday or Sunday morning. DUI Central. I feel bad for the semi drivers. They get pushed too hard at times. Yeah, I'm sure they push themselves to try to get those hours in to please, you know, their higher ups or whatever, which is unfortunate. Most of the semis I see on the road, even at night, like, they're just trucking along, like they're driving fine. But that one, like, went totally into my lane. I was like, bro. Should take a drive down Autumn Drive right there. You end up finding something off that street. That's probably where that sheriff's unit's going. Yeah, Autumn tends to... There was a stabbing there, like, I want to say like 4 months ago or something. And a few people fled in a Tesla. That one was kind of weird. But, I don't remember the status of the victim. I don't think it was a homicide, which is good. But that was right there at like Tiger and Autumn in San Marcos, for those wondering. Well, thank you, Sand Crab, anyways, for letting us know about that, whatever that was on El Norte. Back up to 21 viewers and 17 likes. I appreciate it. We've basically restored our viewership from where we were at before the stream crashed, which I take total fault for.
Otherwise, the Holland and Halver. It's going to be 5 Baker Sam 640.
Holland and Halver.
Plug back in the charger to ensure that it doesn't die on us.
180, 415, yeah, thank you.
Oh, I did get a suggestion today, passed along to me to keep the streams public after I stream them, so I'll be doing that from now on. I didn't realize it was, I don't know how many people would want to do this, but to go back and watch the stream after it's not live anymore. I guess some people are interested in that, at least one person given the suggestion. So if you guys are curious about something that happened during the stream, you want to take a second look or something like that, they will be uploaded. They just automatically upload. I was just privating them because I was like, didn't want it clogging up this my feed or anything like that. But I'll put them in their own playlist. Thank you so much, Island. I appreciate it. I'm out, but here's another one for the road. Have a great one and have a safe night. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I think that's a new name for the stream, so I thank you for joining Welcome to the fam.
Cleveland, calling again. 41 calling your scan is 2211 44 23 4423. Oh, over there.
Awesome, Island. Thank you so much. Yeah, these streams happen every Saturday night / Sunday morning. Whenever Juan goes off, I take over. Oh, it looks like we have a spammer in here.
I'm calling timing.
Whoa. That was a lot of random comments. I've never seen that happen.
Not related. Temper.
Yeah, so I plan to do these streams still every week. When Juan hops off his, I'll take over for anyone looking to stay up longer, or if that tickles your fancy, we'll have these streams every week. Good morning, Charles. How you doing?
Good.
Show me out.
It is morning at this point, 12:30.
Temper.
We just went to, I think you're just joining. We went to a crash in San Marcos. Very minor damage to the car. They did transport somebody, though, and possible narcotics involved in that. So, I'm guessing maybe DUI.
Hey, can you start up for 1200 division? Yeah, I'm like 2 out.
I know another YouTuber who suggests making the older ones unlisted and put the old streams into a playlist, keeping only the latest visible. That's a good idea. I know unlisted, you just have to have the link in order to, watch it still. So I guess after a week, I'm assuming most of the interest with the stream would die down enough to where anyone who still wants to watch it, they could even ask me for the link. But yeah, I might just put them all public in their own playlist. We'll see what works. But thank you for that info, Dale. Charles, you're very sore. What happened? Leg day?
Sounds like I'm going to go for it.
Hold on, 1016. 1016.
31 call 11 1016.
Surgery. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're having a good recovery so far. That was quite something. I'm not sure.
$41 Tom 5 1149, and I'm gonna need cover.
Whoa, got something happening. Sounds like they're trying to stop a vehicle.
Units cover.
Over.
Go with your 20.
Tom 55, DUI, she's running from me.
Got a
She's running from you. Go with your 20.
driver or a person on foot running. Good night, Janelle. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good night. Sounds like this is Poway talking.
Copy code.
We're doing Tom 5, so far co-op. It's gonna be 16638 by Verde.
Copy 6.
Yeah, no use of voice.
So far co-op 1 post out. Station clear. 41 call 3 to reduce.
Let's reduce.
Oh,
Had a torn tendon and ligament sewn back into place. Ouch.
Carbon monoxide alarm. Engine 142.
That does not sound fun at all. Sorry you had to go through that, Charles. I guess I'm too old to understand the spam these days. What was that what was that supposed to be? You know, I have no idea. It beats me as well.
And RA 121 at 4737 Rising Glen Drive.
Thank you, Evergreen. I appreciate that.
4737 Rising Glen Drive.
Kenny, the farthest south I've gone, I've been to Chula Vista for a call. I've never been to the border. I know sometimes things happen at the border. I have not been to the border, the port of entry yet. I did go to Holtville, California, which is actually in Imperial County. It's east of San Diego County. That was about a 2-hour drive from here in North County. That was actually southeast, but that might have been farther south than Chula Vista, but it was also a very good ways east. On my left hand, stretching from the small finger down to the elbow. That's a long distance. Wow. There's a tendon that runs that whole distance.
Go ahead.
Past Alpine. I have been to Alpine as well. Yeah, Holtville is quite a ways past Alpine. When I looked on a map after I got back, I was just curious how close I got to Arizona, because it really was a long drive. I was like, I couldn't tell you how fast or how close I got to Arizona, but I looked at a map and it was about a quarter of the way. So I thought I might have gotten closer, like halfway, but I made it about a quarter or the third of the way to Arizona.
Just 218 to confirm response.
Good.
Oh, Alpine's hometown for you? I have a family member out there.
834 East Malbrook Street, 834 East Malbrook Street.
In Holtville, there was a semi versus an SUV that was occupied by, I think it was 25 people. It was some crazy high number, even for an SUV, and there were 13 fatalities in that car accident, which is by far the highest fatality count I've ever seen. It was just an awful crash. All right, I don't know how this person is still getting in the chat. I think they're making new accounts.
North Comrie 213.
Alright, 213.
Luckily, my moderators were on that one extremely quickly. I think Charles accidentally got hidden, but I hope you're back, Charles. Those comments were coming in super fast. That was obviously a mistake.
1738 East Vistaway, 1738 East Vistaway.
No worries, Liam. I don't know how that person is commenting so fast and also making new accounts. I almost expect them to come back. But usually bots will have like very generic text in their comments that this person actually knows my name somehow. I've never seen that happen, but it is what it is. I guess that's what comes with being on the internet, especially live. All right, Charles, you're still here. Good. How long do you expect your recovery to take? Did they give you an estimate or anything like that, if you're comfortable talking about it?
If I haven't advised, I have one detained, and you can update my location to 16600 Verde.
Copy 16600 Verde.
Let me start CPR.
Ooh.
Ever 7 David.
Starting CPR at a call in Oceanside. That is not good. Looks like that's going to be on Rising Glen Drive.
ECR, Evans News Boulevard, California 7, Edward Boy Sam 300.
Copy ECR, doesn't need a separate one.
Hi, David. 5 David, 63X, second response. Your rapid deploy, flash showing at 231 Airport Road, same subject, continuing to call 911.
The store, RP is 97, checking on the employee, believes everything's okay, unit discretion. 12-7.
7 copy, Mills Jose Lar, he's 5149. You just close that out now.
10-4.
Anybody got any plans for the rest of their weekend? Got about 24 hours left.
There's a lot of activity over here. Cover.
10-4. 5 days straight to next now.
I didn't copy.
Valley Center. BLS response. Sick person. Engine 161. And Mercy Medic. At 14,433 Tyler Lane.
10-4, 3 David.
No new calls for CHP at this point.
WC. RP is advising brother and sister are in a separate unit with a red door, same address. RP is requesting
3 months
the
with
alpha
partial
line.
recovery with 6 months to 1 year fully recovered. With physical
That
therapy at
was
least
Piero
2 to 3
RP
times a
Craig
week.
Brown.
Wow.
On 2/24/22, closed U.S. Holland.
Well, I certainly wish you well in your recovery.
So far.
Homework for Liam this weekend. Are you in, what level of school are you, Liam? Editing the Corgi Beach Party video? All right. How long do you think the final edit will be on that?
Go ahead.
Sounds like a fun time. Bunch of dogs
Both on station up.
at Huntington Beach. An ocean wave went over my ground drone today, so maybe replacing the robotics electronics. The ground drone. So it was like just down at the time. It wasn't flying and a wave went over it. That's not good. Freshman at UCSD. Awesome. What are you studying?
He has unknown trouble.
Last night, Friday, early Saturday AM was crazy. Indeed, we had that pursuit.
Upon getting a translator, the female
There was
the male
also
and female were in a 415.
what seemed to be a vehicle versus pedestrian. It was a fatal accident in the area of the 78 and Emerald Drive in Vista. That was at about 3 a.m. after the chase had ended. What's going on in Vista off East Vista Way and Emerald? Have not heard anything.
Bring in a board and a portable session.
Real estate development, getting most of my general ed classes out of the way. Awesome. Real estate development. Sounds fancy. I have a lot of family that does real estate. I have not dabbled in that space as of right now, though. I do several versions. One will be like a live stream, about 60 minutes. 3 minutes. Sorry. 3-minute dog chases in slow-mo, shot at high speed, then a 5-minute best of in a 30-second trailer. Nice! That will definitely drive up your engagement. That is awesome. To have all those different... You got the 30-second trailer to hook people in. People want to watch it for an hour. You got a version for that too. That's awesome. Ground drone is RC car in my custom build camera.
Units, we had about 100 street racers dispersed from the area of South 47th and Logan. A good handful.
Sounds like those street racers are still going at it in San Diego. You custom built a camera platform on an RC car. That's awesome. I was thinking it was just your drone that flies and it was on the ground at the time.
At 1447 Santa Fe Drive.
It's pretty interesting. The major is kind of similar to urban studies, but more focused on development.
Medic 70, confirm response.
What's urban studies? Yes, but not waterproof. That is definitely a conflict when you have a wave come in then. Sorry that happened, Dale. Hopefully it gets all sorted out. You were talking about doing the, working on the robotics of it. So it sounds like you know what you're doing. So hopefully you don't have to replace the whole thing. If you built it, I'm sure you know how to kind of reconstruct it. So that's good. City planning. Oh, cool. That actually sounds very interesting to me. If there was like another thing I'd take up, I would definitely consider some sort of like developmental thing like that. There's so many things like underground too, beneath a city, that people don't even see when they're walking around. There's so much that goes into building even one structure, I bet. Parts are cheap and I've built 2 backup ground drones. Oh, okay. You thought through it. So if you lose the one, you got 2 backups. Not even just 1 backup. You got a backup for the backup. Hopefully by this fall, finish up with school. Oh, awesome. Are you doing in-person classes, Charles, or are you online?
David, 5023 Caspian Drive. I'll be advising a former tenant is trying to break in through the front door. Northcom Medic 70 responding.
Medic 70 responding.
They're calling it out, but you were kind of talking over the radio. I only heard bits of the call. Oh, for the Vista Emerald Drive thing? There was something in Poway that sounded like a short vehicle or foot pursuit, but that's the only quote-unquote serious call I heard, as far as something I'd go shoot. Even without the ocean waves, they're exposed electronics, exposed to the salt and sand of the beach. Yeah, the beach can be a deadly place for electronics, I guess you could say. I remember one time I went to Oceanside Harbor and I couldn't find my phone when all my friends were leaving. And we did that Find My iPhone thing and it makes this pinging noise. And we heard it and it ended up that my iPod or iPhone or whatever it was buried in the sand. And it was like just sticking out enough to where the sound wasn't completely smothered. Hands-on studies and online video classes. Awesome. Mix of the two, the hybrid route. Have you gotten any rain up there? Had a brief drizzle down here in La Jolla. Earlier, I did have to throw on my windshield wipers a little bit, but it was barely an excuse for it, calling it a drizzle. It was like almost as if it was fog.
Albrecht will be to the address.
Many of my parts are from the 99-cent store. Wow, that is resourceful.
BDF, 90 miles, 48.1.
48.1 at midnight, 46 hours.
Are sheriffs encrypted? Yes, they went encrypted. That was like 2 or 3 months ago at this point. But I think, Liam, I think you mentioned this on a couple other live streams ago. that some of their feeds are still accessible, which I think I'm even getting some. Actually, I know I'm getting some because Poway, I could hear, and that's sheriff's jurisdiction. So sounds like they're, I guess, in the process of encrypting.
Copy 97.
Northcom, US 103.
US 103 is talking right now?
1303.
Northcom, can you remove the cross staffing of US 103 and place it out of service?
That's Carlsbad's Urban Search and Rescue unit, but it sounds like it's just
It's out of service shop.
doing
and
some
we'll get
maintenance
back
work
to
on
it,
it.
Further details.
Copy.
Hey, David, H.
I think they're almost done with their transition from what I've been hearing. It's crazy that just a few months ago you could hear it totally outright. And they cover a lot of the county. Especially, I mean, I guess not especially North County, but there is quite a bit of sheriff jurisdiction area in North County. Fallbrook, Vista, San Marcos Valley Center, Poway, Ramona.
68 requesting pit.
Hi, Miguel. How you doing? Didn't SDSO go encrypted because for a new law or something? But why don't other departments need to follow that law? From my understanding, there is a different channel called Inquiry that you can go on to make personal information broadcast onto a private frequency to protect people's, private information. Like, I'm guessing their phone number, their age, date of birth. Just kind of boring stuff like that, like almost like paperwork stuff. And some law enforcement agencies decide to encrypt completely, and some decide to just get that inquiry channel to broadcast the private information, but keep the rest of the stuff, like incidents as they're unfolding, keep that public. So that's my understanding of it, is that sheriff decided to just outright encrypt everything. Which Escondido PD is the same way, but Oceanside and Carlsbad, I believe they have their inquiry frequencies, and they're not encrypted for basically everything else. Juan is back in the house. Thank you for the tip, Juan. I appreciate it. Faux Rock is back. Yeah, SDPD and CHP switched to a separate channel to broadcast personal info. Oh yeah, I forgot about CHP too, and SDPD. SDSO didn't want to do that, so they encrypted everything. Charles, you got a lot of information on the electronic side of emergency vehicles. Switches, lighting.
Encinitas. ALS response. Breathing problems. Engine 232 and Medic 235.
UCSD has their own police department? Wow. I guess they do have a lot of people to kind of, keep an eye on, and a big area to secure. Even Palomar College right here, it's a community college. They have their own police department.
License back 1129, current through November of 2022. 2006 Nissan 4-door out of Encinitas.
One copy.
10 for break. 25 call 3 for an assist with the FD.
Yes, Cal State San Marcos does also have PD.
Good.
25 call 3 units cover assist with the FD. 2036 Edinburgh Avenue, 2036 Edinburgh. Alley access FD 10-4. There's a juvie having a hard time breathing and vomiting.
Ooh.
We have 5-year-old juvie alert and crying. 25 call 3.
No bueno. Probably still stay on until 1 a.m. or so, unless we get an incident here.
75.
I don't understand the difference between Top Chat and Live Chat. I think I was seeing all messages in Top Chat. I'm not sure what the difference is either. Because you'd think if there was a Top Chat option, it would
Engine 232.
allow you to like vote on comments, and that's what would show up there. But maybe it's the people who are routinely watching the streams, their comments. I'm not sure.
Remain separated.
I think all colleges do. I think PLNU might have security. Oh, is that Point Loma Nazarene University? Took me a second. I was like, PLNU.
Medic 235, confirm response. 10 David.
Of course, Ross.
Have you attached this to the call yet?
Pretty sure the Top Chat only differs. Oh, we got somebody going code here. What am I missing? What am I missing?
31 King 8, they already have a K9.
That might have been a canine unit responding to something.
Medic 235, confirm response.
527, Boston Fraser.
Medic 235, I copy you responding. Break. Engine 232, Northcom.
I'm not on the subject. It's just typical from the RPA.
Go for 232.
Engine 232, sheriff's en route. The babysitter is with the patient.
We're down for
The
one.
parents are not home and it's unknown. Suspected that the babysitter may be under 18. Advise the sheriff will not be needed. 44
San Diego. Breathing problem. Engine 262 at 16,640 kil loop.
We're down for one.
They just requested Astria for something in San Marcos, but they didn't specify what it was or where it was. That was interesting. I guess that's what you get with encryption. You kind of just see something unfolding and try to get more information.
Problems. Medic 262 at 16,640 kil loop.
ESCO requesting K9.
They're out to the 7-8 for medical aid. 7124 San Luis, Ziegler.
Carlsbad, chest pain. Engine 233 and RA102 at 7124 San Luis.
Daryl, I do have some sheriff. I was mentioning this earlier. I have no idea how I have it, but as far as I know, they're making the transition still. So I guess those units that haven't been encrypted, I still have. That's my understanding of it. Here at Escondido, the PD went encrypted for a while now. I think that was back in 2019, yeah. That was a while ago. You're committed. 1 o'clock, good job. Thank you. Yeah, I was actually just mentioning a few minutes ago. I'll probably hop off at about 1 if nothing happens here, which just after I said that, we had a unit go by us code 3, so we'll see if we can get any more information on that.
Can you pen my call for Dispo and I'll be around to the unknown drum call.
So far.
Just our luck that today's like the only cloudy day for the next week on the forecast. So there's quite a bit of cloud cover, and Astria can't make it up here to assist Sheriff.
You should call, call 1 to me. Call 5 is currently disappointed.
Yes, hello Hayden, by the way. I looked at your comment, but did not say hi, so welcome to the stream formally.
Okay. I will have 1 for DUI, if you still have any plans.
ESCO was first to go encrypted in San Diego County, Chula Vista. I used to think National City PD was also encrypted, but I think I got that mixed up with Chula Vista, which I'm not down there that much anyways. I thought you were getting info from Fire. I do also have a scanner monitoring Fire. So, both at the same time. You're gaming. What game are you playing, Juan?
I have a pending 1145 with an
National City is encrypted? Okay.
RP's calling from Kentucky.
So I guess I was right in the beginning.
Advised mail stated at 1145 thoughts, no means mention, unknown exact location, only kept repeating was on 78 or 76. We do have the subject's plate via VRT. We are having ECPD.
Do you think they're starting to encrypt because of ambushes?
Do you want me to hold it for you?
I did see a tweet from North County Fire Protection District recently that they did encrypt because of safety reasons. As far as an elaboration on that, I am definitely not one to speak on it. I'm not sure why exactly they encrypted. Chula Vista, National City, Coronado, El Cajon. That list is getting long. And Sheriff is also on there, which Sheriff covers a number of cities too. Even like East County especially.
Looking around sufficient subject all the way in Avery. And Dave not to cover. Listen around.
Good night, Belle. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. SDPD might go by the end of the year. Let's hope not. Yes, I'll see you next week, Belle. Doing these every Saturday night, Sunday morning, whenever I take over for Juan.
Traffic 235, engine 232.
25.5 break me, show me 97 with 25.1.
The alley was a little bit tight for the engine, but you guys have plenty of room. So go ahead and go past Edinburgh and then access the alley on the west side. Copy that.
Hey, fine.
How to end the encryption, have thousands of people show up at every police scene with their phones to record it. That would be quite the, quite something. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate it. Got a unicorn that time. I tried to do a 99-cent tip, just kind of like to do it back to you on your stream, but it didn't let me go under $1.
California, 8 ENS David Roberts, 755.
Rainbow unicorn, oh yeah. Thought I saw Oceanside City Council approve OPD to upgrade their radios to encryption. Yeah, I'm not sure on that, Liam, but you probably know more about that than I do.
Throughout the play showed the phone pinging as it was walking eastbound on Long Mission Avenue. Okay. Perfect.
What did you? Hey, sir. Sorry, David, my partner's advising I might be a few minutes. They were en route barefoot from the Best Western.
Nice Juan. Is that unicorn on the 619 media stickers? I don't believe so. Juan has his emojis, if that's what you're talking about, those custom emojis. There's not a unicorn on those. What do you think of qualified immunity? I am not familiar with that term. Your gummy is kicking in.
Yeah, but there's
Alrighty, guys, just past 1 a.m. here. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you to everybody who joined. Thank you to everybody who liked the stream, subscribed, tipped, however you supported me. I appreciate it. I'll be back next week on this same time, either late Saturday night or early Sunday morning, whenever I take over for Juan next week. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Evergreen, Juan. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you to, let's see who else we can find in here. Liam, thank you very much, especially for you being a moderator. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Hayden. Another familiar face I see a lot. Hayden, thank you very much for your support. Have a safe one, guys, and I will see you in a week. Bye, guys.